raising my children. I have 2 little boys. I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. They are on the car with the windows rolled down, so I have to hurry this up. But I'm a mom. That's so weird to say I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I don't know how that happened, you know? I mean, I know how it happened. Kinda. I was trying to keep my head from hitting the corner of a coffee table at the time, so the details are a little blurry. That's really how I got pregnant. I kind of feel like a trooper, you know, because I stayed awake. Actually, it was easier to keep going than to stop and start again. I don't know if anyone's ever been in that situation where you're in a lot of pain, but you figure, I'll just ride this out. Maybe it'll be over soon. Okay, I'm sure I'm the only one that's ever happened to. By the way, guys, we are always screaming because you are fantastic. Not because you're on our hair and we can't get out. I know it's hard to believe I'm a mom, isn't it? One night somebody asked me, what is it like to be a mom? That's not a fair question. It's not, because for every mom it's different. I know what it's like to be this mom, and my comparison is a little bit harsh. I was reading an article about a woman who had lost her arm from the elbow down. And she said she forgets that her hand is gone sometimes. She has a phantom feeling of her hand still being there. Like when she wakes up in the morning, she forgets that her hand is gone. And I thought, wow, that's how I feel about my life. I wake up in the morning and I think things like, what am I going to do today? Oh, crap. I've got kids and not doing anything. I've got to wash some sippy cups and do some laundry. I make them the sippy cups and the laundry because I have to hurry to make sure that Swiper's not swiping anything from Dora the Explorer. And screw that troll. I don't care if we ever get across that bridge because his riddles are stupid. That sounded a little bit harsh about being a mom, doesn't it? I love being a mom. Every single day of my life is better with my sons in it. It really is. That's right. I love being a mom. I have 2 beautiful boys. My husband is a stay-at-home dad, which is so much easier than saying unemployed. So because you clap. I say stay-at-home dad, you're like, oh, she got a good one. I say unemployed, you're like, ooh. He's never working again. I hate saying he lost his job because he knows exactly where it is. I just won't let him get to it. We have Cobra, which is exciting. I think that your healthcare should be named after something that's going to bite you in the ass. It's all on me. I'm responsible for all the bills. Everything is in my name now. I have learned a lot over the last year. Like when the bank sends you letters, you should read those. I have more important things to do in life. We just do. My most important thing is obviously being a mom. I love being a mom of these 2 beautiful little boys. Griffin, who is 8, thank you. Griffin, who is 8, is way more gifted than I will ever be. Griffin was just, and I say that, and people are like, oh, your kid's brilliant. No, this kid, I had nothing to do with it. He's in 2nd grade. He was tested and reads at the senior level of high school. Or seniors are reading at the 2nd grade level. I'm not sure. But it's not just that. It's not that he's reading at that level. It's not just that he's doing algebra and he's doing physics in 2nd grade. This is what it is. People ask me, I explain to them. When a friend of ours passed away last year, Griffin came up to me and he goes, Mommy, you know what I realized? Life is like a boat with no oars. Sometimes you have to ride that storm out and see where you turn up. I was like, wow. That's gonna look really good on Twitter. That's amazing. And he is the best big brother his little brother can have. Declan, my 6-year-old, has autism. And I had no idea how much bigger my world would be with having such a beautiful little boy, because they're both perfect in their own ways, and they're exactly how they should be. I just also didn't realize that it introduced me to a whole new group of people in public that I found annoying. I thought I met them all. Oh, there's so many more. Because Declan doesn't walk really well. I often have to have him in a stroller, because he doesn't walk well. But having a big kid in a stroller drives some moms crazy. Then someone came up to me, she goes, how old is your son? He's still in a stroller. Such a big boy still in a stroller. You should let him run around. How old is your son? He's still in a stroller. You should let him run around. How old is your son? I said, what are you talking about? That's my husband. That sounds harsh. You know what? That's 30 seconds that woman standing there going, oh, that's getting older. Someone's simply unnecessary. I shouldn't say it was her husband. That's simply unnecessary. I don't even say that. I don't know how she sounds. That's how she sounds in my head. There's a lot of voices in my head. I didn't say they were good ones. It's just quantity, not quality. It's my every week of someone getting in my mental space. And your mental space, by the way, is your most valuable piece of property. And you can't let people own more of it than you do. When you let someone say something that eats away at you in the middle of the night or makes you start a fight, they have taken too much of your mental space. I have made my mental space a no-fly zone. I will shoot people down. No radio contact right there. You know what I'm talking about. Here's the thing, because people stare at Declan all the time. And I used to stare. Before I had someone with special needs, I used to stare. I used to have that look on my face like, what the hell's wrong with them? You don't know what you're doing. We just accidentally do it. We catch ourselves. People stare at us all the time. If Declan sees a vending machine, he will run up next to it and put his head up against it. He's like, and if you stared at him, I would get that. It looks weird. I run up to him, I put my head against the vending machine. I'm like, that does feel really cool, Declan. That is awesome. And that's our world. If you want to say something about it, then you have to ask that question inside your head first. Because people come up to me and they're like, this woman came up to me and she goes, does your son talk? I've been watching him for a while, and you really need to have him evaluated for that, just so you know. You should really have him evaluated, because he should really be talking by now. And I love this woman thought I've been wandering around for years going, I guess he's got nothing to say. It's like the cat has his tongue forever. So I took a deep breath, and I said, thanks for your concern. He has autism, and he may never speak, but he communicates in his own way, and he's doing better every day, so thanks. Ooh, and just so you know, just because you can talk doesn't mean you should. Waiting for someone to say something. Come on, someone say something.